Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? In this, well, hopefully for everyone, short week. What with the holiday and all. Well, in the US at least. I suppose everybody else might just get stuck with, normal asshole weeks. Who wants that? Not I, for sure. Hey, Kappa, how's it going? I see Chatbit continues to ignore you for the first message as it tries to wake up. Get out of bed for freaking work. Get to work, Chatbit. You've got one job. I know, tomorrow being the Friday is pretty great. I am thrilled about that. I only have a 4-day weekend. I'm not thrilled, though, because I have to wake up pretty early in the morning, which I'm not thrilled about. I also have to hassle my team into getting some stuff done because, all of a sudden, I'm, the only person even vaguely on the leadership team for the week. Well, specifically tomorrow. That's still, in work. And so suddenly I'm yeah, so, I'm just sort of casually in charge-ish, so could you guys get this done? Because, client is expecting things by the end of the day. Chop, chop. I know this isn't my usual thing on the team to hassle you about getting shit done, but here we are now, so, get used to it, I guess. But, that's a special case. Yeah. Suddenly that's a thing that's coming up. Unrelated to stream, though, Kappa, I wanted to remind you that for Thanksgiving you should bring Mysterium, because that's just a good board game that we can all play. Possibly sucker the parents also into playing. Do I like mochi? I'm sort of hit or miss with mochi. I don't dislike mochi, as a rule. It's not usually my go-to, which of course doesn't, in large part because a lot of times they try to sneak in the matcha mochis, right? And so, I don't like the matcha. Vanilla or strawberry mochis, I'm down with that. But broadly speaking, mochis are fine. Specifically, I'm thinking of the frozen mochis, because that's the mochis that I have most of. But, they're not my go-to, because honestly, I'd rather have, an ice cream sandwich instead of a frozen mochi. I'm thinking of, the ice cream mochis. Those I have most. I don't know if I've really ever sat down and just eaten one of the, mochi, the gummy-style mochis, so we'll see. Again, though, I don't like matcha, and they really like to make matcha mochi. And that's not my jam. I don't care about you. I mean, I'll certainly give them a try. I'm just going through and upgrading things again. Just regular mochi. Rice flavored. You know what? I should still actually just throw in All right. So notably, in-game. I just got several of their customizations up to 10, which is great, because now I can go through and see if there's anything I can make. There isn't, is there? There's going to be nothing that I can make. Oh, hold on. Or Calcum. Make it happen. You have, in fact, just stacked on the snacks. That was a lot of unintentional rhyming. Have, in fact, stacked on the snacks. Well, hold on. I can immediately convert this into something else. But is... Oh, yeah, here we go. This is probably better. Just chain the items together. What do we have? That looks sick. A Dragon Staff Plus. And even... Okay, that just goes back down to the Holy Rod. Okay. How about you, Ashton? What do you got? Barrel. Damn. Okay, so I got 2 meteorite, which is good.
I'll need to do my best.
What do we got here? The Gemini. Oh, +1 attack hits. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's good. That's a chance to inflict silence when attacking. Okay, so that also makes a Gemini. That does not. So what does this make then?
I'll need to do my best.
No. Oh, a Holy Cross. Oh, we got options now, baby. Okay. Hello, Create. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Or I should say, welcome back. I know you've stopped in briefly before. Oh, that was a good reward right there. 5 mithril, 5 meteorite. That's fantastic. I did. It took me a second, because I was like, hold on, how's that one pronounced? I know I had to go through it last time. And then I remembered. I was like, ah, yes. It's said like it's read. Create. All right. Dragon Staff. You know, I'm doing pretty good myself. I've been really thrilled with this game in particular. The original was one that I remember, like, from my childhood. I loved that game. And they really did it justice with this remake. It's so good. If you like RPGs at all, you should definitely take a look at this one. It's really, really, really good. Well, you have a good one. I hope your week is good. Let's see. You know, I expected this to give me more benefit. Hey, Whitney, how's it going? You know what? I think this is actually better. Despite its slightly lower attack, the fact that it gives a +1 attack hit seems way better. That's one of those circumstances of the automatic equipper doing me dirty. Unacceptable. Thank you, Create. Ooh, what's this gonna make?
Here we go.
Give me something good. That looks the same. Fist of the Titan Plus. Is that gonna be better? You know what? I get that, Whitney. My day has been all right, but I understand a rough day. I hope you can at least relax and put that shitty day behind you. Okay, so what is this better? It is better. That's a lot of attack, actually. Oh man, should I risk converting it again? I don't know. Crystal. What's that gonna make? Oh wait, hold on. We'll cheese it. Save. Why didn't I think of this? We'll just save scum. How silly of me. Save scum. Customize. This is it. You're not gonna let me do it because he has it equipped. Curse you. Customize. Fist of the Titan. Turn this into something. Fists of the Azura. Interesting. Ah. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you had to miss out on a Friendsgiving, but you know what? Hopefully you can have a good night regardless. All right, I think that's all we're gonna get out of that. Don't actually know if that was the correct choice, but you know what? That's what we're doing. All right. Now, I suppose we are off to our, you know what? No, we're not. Hold on. There's some more stuff that we can make. I forgot they gave me like 5 mithrils. Hold on. We're still making shit. We're just cranking out nonsense. Hell yeah, meteorite.
Here goes.
Give me that fancy shit. Oh, I got one of each. Fantastic. Sylvan helm, Sylvan mail, Sylvan boots. Ooh, apple pie's nice. Fancy shield. Rune metal.
I'll need to do my
Wow,
best.
I can't believe I'm 1 for 1 making one of each of these things. It's incredible. Also, I conserved some of the materials. I don't have any moonstones. That's too bad. Ah, finally got a failure.
I'll need to do my best.
Dueling suit.
We can handle this.
Helmet of Odin. Reflecting plate. All right. What are you gonna try to just automatically equip for me? Robe of Deception. That's pretty good. Reflecting plate and dueling helm. Dueling suit and dueling cell. Dueling cell? Helm. That other word. You're the only one that can wear this. Those. All right. Well. Now. Oh, you know what? I should have actually done that with orchestra going, but oh well. Life goes on. I'm too lazy to go back and fix it now. This makes a weird noise, I realize. I'm just like listening to it, I'm like... Why does it sound so, like, staticky? Where was it? South? Is this the first one they were suggesting? I don't actually remember. Field of Courage? Was it Courage that they suggested first? Love is last. Yeah, I think it was Courage. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine.
So this is the Field of Courage.
It's a lot of spears.
I don't like it very much.
Place sucks.
Whoa! What was that?
The rune code Null gave us. It just flashed all of a
It's
sudden.
true. You know, on the subject of pie, I probably know the answer for Kappa, but what are people's favorite pies? Is apple pie your favorite, Whitney? Or is it just a crowd pleaser? Do you prefer a different pie?
Well, I hope it
Kappa,
doesn't
feel free to
surprise us like
participate,
that
despite
again.
that I think I know the answer. Raina, did you just stop reading that? Hello? That one doesn't have a voice line for some reason. Blueberry is your favorite. Interesting. I was going to guess key lime, actually, as your favorite. Oh, Oreo pie is a good choice. I don't know if that technically classifies as a pie, but for this purposes, I'm going to say yes. And honestly, that sounds really damn good to me. So, I love like cookies and cream, like Oreo stuff. Like that's just yeah, you forgot about key lime. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know the right answer. Yeah, Oreo, like, I don't know, there's just something right about cookies and cream flavored stuff. Because really, like, straight chocolate, I feel like is not really my jam most of the time. It's like, it seems like a little too one note. There's not much complexity going on. To be fair, that's for, like, American chocolate. I bet if you get real, like, single source chocolate, they're actually better and more interesting. Something that I've actually thought about doing, that I really should, and we just haven't. That actually might be a fun stream idea at some point. I don't usually do, like tasting stuff. I did one time where I had, as a subathon, I'm going to use the word subathon just because it's the simplest one, though it wasn't focusing on subs. I did do a subathon reward of trying one of the 2X spicy ramens. Boy, that was hot. But I don't generally do like tasting streams, but that actually might be interesting to do a stream of getting a few different single source chocolates, because single source chocolates are supposed to be more sort of complex chocolate flavors. It's a little more complex, less sort of commercialized and homogenized as American chocolate is, because it's just baked to shit to get all of the quote potential bitterness out, which turns it into just this like malaise of mediocrity. That might be fun, because I saw a YouTube video about these single source chocolates, and I was like, boy, that seems like something I would like to do at some point. That could be fun. Maybe next year I'll try to, like, I don't know, be like a real content creator or something and like plan and do a thing, like try different single source chocolates or whatever. That's something I don't think I've really seen any VTubers at least jumping on as like a, like I see a lot of people eating cursed shit, but not so much like trying out other stuff. Everybody's cramming that one chip down their gullet, and I'm like, nah. That's not for me. I'll do something less self-damaging. But if it's written on the field of courage, that must mean something. Raina, why did you stop talking? You were talking, we were all doing good. Does it mean that there's a place you can't go back? No idea what will happen. We can only press on carefully. I'm over here just yakking about single source chocolate, and Kappa. I got Kappa caught on key lime pie because apparently she just forgot it existed. I was like, well, surprise, key lime. Go forward without hesitation.
There's no way around it.
You know, that is true with the key lime pie. The meringue can be a problem. Nobody likes a sweaty meringue. Creme brulee is good. You know, me and my wife actually used to make creme brulee relatively frequently. Oh, I know what happened. I was like, why haven't we done that in a while? It's because COVID happened and people stopped coming over. Because creme brulee is a good, like, impress your friends dessert. Because it's honestly not that complicated, but it's delicious, and it looks more impressive than it really is, especially because you get the blowtorch out and you burn the shit out of it. And then it's like, oh, well, aren't we fancy? And that's just fun. Yeah, exactly. It's not so bad. It's not too bad to make, although a truly botched creme brulee is real upsetting. You really don't want to end up with like scrambled eggs up in your mouth. That's no fun for anyone. It is really pretty simple. It's just like a very basic custard. Honestly, if you just like look up online the creme brulee recipes, it's really simple. It's just some basic custard that you make. Why am I poisoned? What is happening to me? I don't like this. Oh, it's because I started walking backwards. A really basic custard that you bake a little bit in a water bath. As long as you have the right container for it, it's no big deal. You then right, creme brulees are the ones that go in the water bath. Regardless, look up a recipe, super easy. Then once it's done and set, you sprinkle sugar on top, and then you burn it somehow. A butane kitchen torch is sort of the common way. A plumber's torch also gets the job done. In a pinch, you can use just like a lighter. It's not ideal, but it can get the job done. I'm being very
Nice work. Pretty weak.
But yeah, creme brulee is a good way to impress your friends. Yeah, exactly. Like, as long as you've got the right kind of dishes or ramekins to put it in, so that, it can go into the oven like that. That's it. You're good to go. And then you gotta have some way to get the crunchy sugar on top somehow. Damn, we're just melting them.
How'd that one feel?
I can feel the power.
Man, what's really crazy to me and for me is that after the, the holiday this weekend, I only have like 2 weeks of work before I go for a huge vacation to Australia. Have you ever tried Swedish chocolate? I believe of the various chocolates that I have consumed at some point, one of them was I think like a Swedish chocolate, but I haven't sought out like a really fine Swedish chocolate, if that makes sense. Because I know some of those European chocolates are really nice. But broadly speaking, I'm not such a chocolate lover that I really seek out like a fine chocolate, because it's not really my like candy of choice. The single source chocolates that I was talking about are of sort of particular interest to me, because again, while I'm not crazy about it, it was described in the video that I watched as essentially like, since all of the beans for the cocoa comes from a single location, they don't have to to roast them as long to try to get every bean from across the planet to taste the same, and so they can hold up and maintain the sort of specific flavors of a region or even the specific farm that comes out from whatever conditions they're growing the beans in. So it's kind of like described as like, the way good coffees, you can identify where it came from. They have like different notes, like a floral note or a bitter or a floral or fruity notes to them. And that's the way these chocolates were described, is that you can identify like a number of different flavors. So that's more interesting to me, just because it's like in our vastly commercialized like consumer market of how we get literally anything, right? Chocolate especially, because in contrast, of course, they just get whatever beans from across the globe, and that's why they have to roast them so goddamn hard. And it turns them into this one chocolate flavor, which is kind of a shitty chocolate flavor because it took all the flavors out of it. And so it sounds like a really interesting opportunity to experience something unique like that, to be like, you're used to chocolate tasting this way, but if you try these other ones, you'll find that like the world is not so small, right? And that's why I'm more interested in that. Not because I love chocolate, because chocolate's fine. It's not my like go-to, but now that's an interesting thing to experience, in my opinion. Yeah, if you're interested, Whitney, I haven't done much looking into it, but what it was called was like single source chocolates, and I know you can find them online. If you're interested in finding some and purchasing and ordering some like single source chocolates. I think one of the other benefits of ordering like that is because you're ordering from chocolatiers who are working with specific farms, and I think broadly speaking that results in those farmers getting far better treatment than the other cases where Hershey's has them by the balls and gives them a mere pittance. I'm so slow. I can't move. The boss is making me slow. Thank you, Bowman, for punching him in the face.
I just figured out something new.
Yeah, these single source chocolate, there's something that I had never even thought about, really, until I saw a specific YouTube video about it. I was like, I had never really considered the fact that, why does American chocolate suck? And like, oh, I guess that's why. And like, what goes into making chocolate? And, talked all about that and the farmers and the interesting aspects of it. If you're curious, the video was from a really good YouTuber that I really like a lot called How to Cook That.
Rest in that wasn't too bad.
It's hosted by an Australian woman named Anne Reardon, who, you know, she talks about Anne Reardon in How to Cook That, which is really cool because she's a food scientist. So she does a lot of stuff around food and like experiments on food, you know, looking at the various lies that get perpetuated about it. You know, what does this mean? What does that mean? She does a lot of like 5-minute craft or like TikTok hack debunking, showing like, yeah, they're just lying to you. Like, that doesn't work. This doesn't work. She's also really good at cake decorating. She'll do like how to salvage messes of cakes with some like simple decorating and stuff. She's very good at it. It's a fun channel. I like that channel a lot. I got the Idol of the Warrior. I don't know what that is. I'm probably gonna need it though. She also has a cookbook for all kinds of stuff. Yeah. She talks about like the dangerous ones and stuff. She also really likes to call out YouTube for its bullshit, which I also appreciate greatly. Because like she had one of her videos talking about shoot, my MP. Talking about the, oh shoot, what did they call it? The trend where you take a microwave magnetron and you just crank electricity through like a plank of wood or a tabletop or whatever to give it that like lightning fractal appearance. Fractal? They might have called it fractaling. Doesn't matter. She talked about that and how people are killing themselves doing that, and they really, really should stop doing that because it's extremely dangerous, because magnetrons and microwaves are like one of the most dangerous things in your home, and you should definitely not touch them. But there was some just like YouTube bullshittery that like took down her video about calling it out for being dangerous and deadly, but like left the videos up teaching and showing people how to do it. Like, their videos are just up tooling around trying to show people it's a good idea, and then here's her video that was like, hey guys, don't do that, it will kill you. And then YouTube is like, nah man, we'll just get rid of that video. And so it's like, it came back, like it got put back up, but if a video goes down, essentially, it gets plucked out of the algorithm and just like abandoned. It's really shitty. So it's like, yeah, it is crazy dangerous, and it is literally, people have died trying it. It's very bad. Like, I feel like it should be obvious to people that it's bad, because if it's strong enough electricity to just like put a pattern through, you know, a whole ass piece of wood, I assure you, it's enough current to put a pattern straight into your heart. And that, your heart does not like being electrocuted. You know, despite popular opinion, I guess, your heart is not a fan of being struck by lightning, essentially. So, people just out here wild and no proper safety equipment and such. But anyway, her channel's fun. I would highly recommend it. She doesn't upload like super frequently. Maybe it's like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But I really like all her content. She's got a good backlog that you can go enjoy. I'm just sad because I'm all caught up. Yeah, I mean, maybe, Kappa? Maybe. I don't know. People definitely do not have an appropriate respect for what electricity can accomplish. Kids show that had monster pop up and tell kids to do crazy stuff? I am not familiar with that. Ow! Where's my items? Freaking got wrecked over here. Jesus Christ. No. Part of the question, of course, is like, when was this kids show out and about? Because I had old kids shows. No monsters telling me to do crazy shit. Just Bugs Bunny doing weird things. Oh, I guess you're talking about a YouTube Kids show. That I don't know. YouTube Kids was a wild ass place. Now that I'm on the same page, freaking YouTube Kids. I mean that was truly wild, and especially because like they got into so much trouble that now every goddamn video I upload, I have to tell them it's not for kids. I finally found the default location that I could just be like, no, none of my shit is for kids. Yeah, 2015 sounds about right for when YouTube got its ass beat for, I mean, essentially just putting kids in danger, essentially, with just weird stuff. Well, and also selling their information and advertising to them. That was not ideal. Not ideal. Oh, where that? It's the Jesus. It's in the like account defaults essentially. You can set up sort of the like where you put the default description and stuff for video uploads. Yeah, that is true, Kappa. We didn't watch any kids stuff on YouTube. We didn't have YouTube when we were kids. Yeah, I can show you later. No. Stop that. Yeah, you don't know where that is either. Okay. Raina, help, I'm petrified. And petrified, I mean paralyzed.
Seems like a fight is in order.
Momo? I missed. I can't hit a goddamn thing. Come here. I'll have to look that up. See what. Oh, it's huge. I don't want to gradually lose MP. Oh, dear Lord. Hey, come here. Where you going? My poor zeroed out MP. That's just rude. That feels like something that there's got to be some kind of crazy YouTube documentary about at this point.
Yes.
I'll see what I can find. What did we just learn? Who learned what? Somebody learned something. Reflection. tons of Minecraft YouTubers. Yeah. Yes. There is certainly an issue of just stuff on YouTube getting, I don't know. It's one of the problems with all of the stuff that gets driven by algorithms, right? Like, it's inevitable that people start trying to just farm it with random-ass bullshit, either to make themselves money or to just be problems, you know? Really washes out, like, the legitimate content. It's like Twitter with AI art, right? Like, it's becoming more and more difficult to identify and keep track of, like, legitimate artists making legitimate artwork when every time you, like, turn around, you've run headlong into just a giant garbage pile of AI art bullshit. It's just like... Okay, so we've talked a little bit about AI on here before, so my initial statements around AI likely sound extremely negative, and I'm broadly negative on AI because of the impacts it has on people and society at large, not directly because of the tool itself for the most part. So, like, taken in isolation, not considering any of the effects that it has on people, AI is very cool. It's an interesting tool. It certainly opens up some very interesting possibilities for what can be done in a great many areas. The problem, of course, is that its introduction has been extremely unethical. So it has simply been thrust upon the world by tech bros who have no regard for, you know, like, the data that's being sourced to create these AIs, right? So, like, yeah, somebody asked about AI for editing. And so, like, the problem is that it's unethically created at the moment because nobody gave permission to use their artworks for this. And the biggest problem is that in the capitalist society within which we exist, is that, like, it's once you're like, oh, look at how productive these AIs can allow people to be, right? It's like, wow, it's really gonna boost productivity in this amorphous sort of fashion. The problem, of course, is that you then have to ask the question, who benefits from the productivity? And in this case, my main target of most of these things are AI art, because it's kind of the most prevalent. It's one of the most damaging, I think, and one of the most obvious, like, bullshit circumstances where people's, like, blood, sweat, and tears go into their art, right? Art is hard work. It takes, like, a lifetime of dedication to honing a skill to create phenomenal artworks. And then the tech bros just steal all of that work, turn it into an algorithm, and then they benefit from the increased productivity. It's not those original artists that are benefiting from the increased productivity. All of those people get fired because they're not needed anymore because the algorithm covers it. And so that's the biggest problem in it from a very results-based viewpoint, as I kind of view the world. I'm something of a consequentialist, right? Well, yeah, that is exactly another good example, Whitney, because self-checkout fundamentally is not bad. The problem is that it's like, oh, think of how much productivity we can increase, or like how much labor we can save. And that's fine when you're looking at a system a functioning system as a whole, right? Wow, if we could craft our current society in a way that the total amount of labor to keep things going as they are goes down, wow, wouldn't that be awesome? Total labor required to have a happy life is reduced as a society. Wouldn't that be great? The problem is we live in a capitalist society. So when that labor goes away, who benefits? The issue is that we have an entire class of people, the largest class of people, whose only way to exist is to sell their labor. And when the total amount of labor to run society is reduced, they are no longer needed. So society is not structured in such a fashion to simply take advantage of automation. Hey, we're more productive as a society is great. The problem is the rich billionaire dickbag class takes all of the benefit of that automation. That's the problem. Like, I know that got way meta from just a question of, hey, what do you think about AI? I know that, like, that feels like it's pretty far removed, but it's frustrating to me to see so much discussion around AI art and so little sort of people chiming in with this particular point. Because, like, the tech bros don't care who benefits in a lot of ways. They just see, wow, look at this cool tool and look how, like, it can solve problems. And that's the most charitable view. Some of them are awful human beings, but, like, the charitable view, like, the naive tech bro, right? It sees AI art and thinks, wow, even artists will love this, right? Look how fast you can make things. That's cool. And in a sense, yes, but, like, they don't care who gets the benefit. And then artists, right? Artists know exactly who's getting screwed in the bargain. They do. Like, they know because they put all of that effort into it. But the thing is, they're not getting screwed directly by the tech bros, sort of, because they're getting screwed by a society that simply doesn't accommodate automation to be equally distributed to everyone as a societal benefit. Because, granted, this doesn't resolve the ethical use of people's art. That's still shitty, but I mean, just think about how different people could be reacting to these, productivity increases if everybody was guaranteed healthcare, if everybody was guaranteed housing, if everybody was guaranteed sort of either a UBI to feed themselves or some structure that just provided food. If you had your primary needs just met, artists would still be annoyed that people were taking their stuff, but, like, they wouldn't have the same level of existential dread when looking at the Twitter landscape and being like, gee, I used to sell art last year, and this year nobody buys art because they just pay money to use the AI tools. Like, well, yes. I mean, that's a whole extra argument that the tech bros are being dickbags about. Like, there's a lot of things going on with AI art especially. But, like, ultimately, it just comes down to we live in a society where people have to do something to make money to live. Like, that everybody has, you know, a gun to their head, essentially, that says you have to be productive or you die. Everybody's got a gun to their head. And when the total amount of labor required to keep society running as it does goes down, somebody is no longer needed and they're gonna get shot. Like, all those guns are just hanging out at people's heads and somebody is no longer going to be needed. Like, that's just the way it goes. If required labor goes down, people are sacrificed. And that's not good. And the thing, of course, is that I think people who champion AI shouldn't do that for many reasons. Like, I don't hold it tremendously against any individual most of the time, because a lot of people are not taught to think that broadly, right? Like, that is a very high level systemic view on what are the impacts of these choices that we're making. And not everybody can think of things that way. Okay, so on the subject of a UBI, I am not sure. I used to be for a UBI. I think I'd probably be for a UBI still, in the sense that it's a straightforward, simple to execute thing. Whitney, if you're not familiar, a UBI is a universal basic income. The idea is that literally everybody in society is granted some, minimum wage, essentially, to simply exist. They are given a UBI so that they have enough money to live. Like, that's it. They can just live. They live. That's fine. Because, essentially that's the idea of removing the gun from people's head, that they don't have to be simply, like, at the edge of a cliff at all times if they don't have a job, right? Like, correct. The decommodification of basic needs is yes, that's essentially the goal, in my opinion. Because so the issue, of course, I see with the UBI, right? A universal basic income is good. We want to remove the problem that people are at risk of just simply being unable to live if they fall on hard times, unable to be productive for any number of reasons, all of these things. The problem I see with UBI, and why I'm not as gung-ho for a UBI, is simply because it doesn't resolve the commodification issues that you just mentioned, right? Because it simply is a circuitous way of the government further funding corporations and their greed. Like, I would like to not fund corporations and their greed whenever possible. And so, subsidy, that's the word I was looking for. So the government pays people in order to make sure they can live, but then that still gets reduced in efficiency because some of that money will be going to the companies making the food, at which point they are making profit, and that profit is waste. Like, that profit's wasted efficiency, and I do not like wasted efficiency. And of course, the big benefit of the UBI is that it's simple to implement. You don't have to figure out, specific food manufacturers that's gonna do, like, oh, well, we make the basic stuff so that everybody has access to the basic stuff, and then you run into issues of supply and blah, 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 all that stuff. So UBIs are simple to implement, which is a significant benefit to them. But I don't like wasting all of that money into the profit of, whatever. Yeah, and socialized healthcare is exactly the same sort of thing. It's like, ideally, you decommodify healthcare so that the government simply operates healthcare as a non-profit-driven service to people, so that, it's just peak efficiency. In the U.S., of course, we have just a ridiculous amount of inefficiencies because the hospitals are profit-driven. It's all gate-kept behind insurance companies, which are also profit-driven. So we have a huge band of profit, which is just wasted funds that could be going into making healthcare better. Instead, it's going to make already extremely rich people more rich. And then, you know, there's the profit-driven aspect of the hospitals themselves and the pharmaceutical companies. They are getting a profit. So, like, each piece of this profit in the chain is waste because it's just making ultra-rich people even more rich, and they should just stop that. And so, like, that's decommodifying removes all of that waste, and that's better. The alternative, of course, which may be socialized health, it depends what it's called, but right, like the alternate is that the healthcare industry stays largely the same, but then the government is essentially paying for everyone's healthcare, which does give them an extremely high level of negotiating power, essentially, with these companies. So like they can't price gouge because there's literally just the one buyer in the government. So they're like, if you don't like our prices, you can just pound sand and stop existing. So like, it's not bad, but I would generally prefer decommodification. And similarly with housing, right? Like, with the housing crisis and the freaking rent going ridiculous literally everywhere, all across the globe, everybody's rent is insane. It's like, well, that's because everybody's profiting off of it, and they should not do that. It's all just waste. Anyway, we've gone far afield, and you've got me ranting about politics. Good Lord. What? This is not a casual day at all. Oh boy, let's get back to hunting for McGuffins. What's Claude saying? Looks like there used to be something on the altar, Raina.
Yeah, I think
he did
this
say that
statue's
long
supposed to
ago.
be here.
Well, you want to try it?
Well, here
Let's
goes.
stick it on the altar. Oh yeah.
Huh? Earthquake!
Yeah, I mean, it's not too hard to get me going down a wild rabbit hole. Somebody brings something up that's like on target for things I'll rant about. Oh boy, we get stuck.
No, something's coming.
You know, I do at least take some moderate degree of pride. Not really pride. I do at least differentiate myself as a VTuber willing to talk about, like, I don't know, meaningful shit. Politics, if you want to be very broad, just because, like, I know a lot of VTubers try to avoid it entirely, but, like, I don't know, I feel like there's a right and a wrong, and a lot of the shit that's going on is wrong, so I might as well talk about it. Like, I don't know. I don't really feel the desire to just be overly escapist. I don't want to bring things down too much, but you know, hey, I'll give a good rant about the dangers of capitalism now and again. Why not?
Let's go, you guys.
There's no way around it, I guess.
Piercing blood hurricane blast. Piercing blood hurricane blast. Piercing blood hurricane blast. Piercing.
Damn, I'm just like chewing it. Wait, come back here. Oh, Celine just got cooked. Hold on. Don't. I'm gonna need more resurrection elixirs. Toast. I swept him.
I just figured out something new.
We have so much SP again. Good grief.
Remarkable. I can see your courage is true. You have passed the trial. The power of courage is yours.
That voice strikes me as like, I don't know, very ordinary. It's just like, I don't know, I didn't expect that voice. It's just like, hey, I'm your neighbor, Ted, the robot. You're really courageous or whatever. Like, thanks, Ted. That's cool of you.
Raina.
Oh my god, why is it always this?
Who
I've heard this so
Why are
many
you calling
times.
me?
As an Edian, do you have the courage to leave everything behind?
Leave everything behind?
That is what she said.
Need has
Yep.
outlived its usefulness. It will all
Robo
come
next door.
to
Yeah,
an end soon.
What are you saying? What are you trying to tell me?
You were born here.
You said the
Here,
robo
I
next
need.
door, and immediately what
long,
came to
long
mind was just like a
time ago.
robot in a sundress. I don't know why. I don't know. Sundresses were like a whole thing on the internet recently for some reason. I don't know. But just, like running down the chain of like robo next door, girl next door, sundress, and then it was just like robot in a sundress. Like that's where we ended up like that.
What does it mean?
All right,
What does it
sure.
have to do with me?
You know what? Ted, our robot next door, there's no reason Ted can't wear a sundress. Absolutely.
When the time comes, you will see.
Maybe even
for
a
yourself.
just a broad-brimmed,
The decision that
sun
awaits
hat
you
to
as
go
a
along with
medium
it,
is
ready for a
yours to
picnic.
make alone.
Ted sounds cool, man. I'd go to a picnic with Ted.
Don't go! Please tell me!
I feel like Ted has a bicycle too. It's like an old style bicycle.
The courage
Yeah,
to leave everything
exactly.
behind?
Sundresses for everyone. Robots included.
Did you have a vision just now, Reina?
I couldn't see anything. I only heard a voice saying that as a Nedian, I would have to leave everything behind.
Oh?
What kind of courage does it take to do that? To just throw away everything?
All right, so briefly back to the game. Just talking about like throwing away everything. Like, I don't know. She was an Edian. Then she was born on raised on a different planet. So she threw everything away once. Now she's on another planet. Well, back to the original planet after having left everything that she had. She literally threw everything away. I don't know. Like, she's done this twice already. This doesn't seem that remarkable.
The courage to throw away everything? I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But there's one thing I'm sure about. Everybody has something in their life that they've got to stand up against. So when you think about it, there's nothing special about coming up with courage when you need it. Everyone has to do it eventually. So you don't have to be afraid of it. You just have to do it.
Thanks for that monologue, Claude. Just do it. You heard it here first.
Claude,
Or you heard it first from either Shia LaBeouf or Nike, one of the two. Or one of the three in this case.
what's that?
The Arm of Courage.
Well then, on to the next field.
Huzzah. Best friends. I liked that there was actually a little bit of a mechanic to that dungeon related to the courage. How if you turn to go back, you would take damage. That was pretty cool. Certainly didn't used to do that. Oh, you know what I should do? There's another town that we can hit up a little bit earlier than we're really supposed to. And we could go shopping for fancy new stuff. Oh, I wonder if there's any more guild quests. Ooh. A snowman. Classic snowman-like being found in snowy locales on any planet. In Prince Bridge, they are built taller than an adult and must be able to control the quality of the snowfall. That's an assumption. I see your autocorrect, Whitney, and I'm still not actually sure what you were trying to say originally. Sunday hat? Sun hat? Sundress? Ah, wow, that's totally different. Sorry. I actually really love like autocorrect humor. I hope nobody who shows up here ever gets offended by me like pointing and laughing at autocorrect shit, because I find that so funny. There's a few humor that I always like. It's misspeaking and very closely autocorrecting and accents. Those things I find really funny, and I feel like everyone should just like universally accept as funny because everybody does it, and we should all just get along about how much random ass shit happens and it's funny. Anyway, so as far as the next game that I'm gonna play, so first and foremost, I will probably not play any major games prior to my vacation, because I leave for vacation early December, and so I don't want to leave any big games cut in the middle. The first major game that I'm planning to play, and honestly, it might not even be that long, is a game called Everhood, and that's like a rhythm game RPG. And I think that'll be fun, specifically because, one, I mean, I like RPGs. People seem to like Everhood quite a bit. But also, I should be able to run my audio responsive stuff, because Everhood's not graphically intensive, and so it shouldn't be a big deal to run the audio responsive part of the model while playing the rhythm game. So that'll be fun, flashy, animated, and stuff. So I think I'm going to try to find like other little things to do prior to the vacation, so as not to pick up a game and just like leave it in the middle. And one of those things might be, actually, I think tomorrow, I think I'm going to do like a casual stream, since, you know, I've got some extra time before the holiday. I won't be able to stream, you know, either Thursday or Friday, and so I might pick up a casual stream tomorrow to maybe do some more Unity work, to do some more fan bits of big VTubers, as well as maybe work on some little model stuff. Specifically because I've got some new tricks that I'm going to try to work out and accomplish in making a new type of audio responsive overlay. I don't know. It's a little confusing, but so I might start working on that, and I might do that later on as well, like after we finish this game, so that I can have some new fancy, flashy audio responsive stuff to play in January when I come back from the vacation and we play Everhood. That I'll have maybe a new type of audio responsive thing to run while we're doing that. So that's another thing that I might put some time into before the vacation to do that. Another thing that I'm definitely going to play, probably when I come back, though it probably wouldn't be too long. I could probably knock it out in a week, so we'll see, is going to be Cursed Halo. Apparently, so that was introduced to me by, I don't remember who exactly it was. I remember it was Fumlick and someone else. I don't remember their name when they mentioned it a bit ago. Regardless, I hadn't heard of Cursed Halo, but they updated the mod. I guess it goes onto the original Halo, the collector's edition, and it makes it cursed. I saw somebody playing it just briefly because the next day after they mentioned it, I saw somebody streaming it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go take a quick look. And apparently it just makes everything weird as shit. They had picked up a bent shotgun. So like it was bent at the end and the crosshair was like off on the side of the screen. So it's just like wild ass shit, I guess, happens. And it's just like comedic and nonsense to play through Halo this way. So I definitely want to pick that up and run through that, because I think that will be really funny. So those are the two big ones that are on my like immediate to-do list as soon as I get the opportunity. It's going to be Everhood and it's going to be Cursed Halo. And then from there, I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, I'm really honestly not sure of like everything that happens in that, but I'm kind of trying to avoid too many spoilers. I mean, not that it's gonna just like jump out at me and spoil it. I mean, it's just a thing, but I saw enough of it to be like, yes, this is for me. And then I was like, I'll come back to you later. Yeah, so those are the big ones. I've got a whole list of games that are sort of still in my to-do list. And, you know, sometimes when I'm like feeling, I look through the list and like, that one jumps out to me and stuff. We got the moats. All right, it looks like the audio for that should be coming through in a appropriate fashion. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the itch again to... I need to come up with a new environmental toggle. You know, I got the moats, I've got the snow. I need to come up with another one, I feel like. I'm getting that hankering for creativity to do something. I'm just not sure what I would do, you know? I feel like I've hit some of the most obvious, clear ones. It's hard to come up with things that, like, make sense, are sort of easy to understand. But I'm feeling like I should make another one. This is not exactly the town I thought it was. Oh, what are you selling? Oh, you are selling stuff. It's all worse than what I already have. Well, thanks, man. You tried. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna work on a couple fan bits. I think this time I'm gonna do one for Fauna, who I really like watching. Cowboy hat or must. Well, okay, so that's on the subject of stuff like that. So those would be props, and props are a thing, honestly, and I might start looking more for props to integrate, because, you know, now that I have the... What the heck? Now that I have the bot that's actually doing the channel points and stuff, I might really start an out-of-place artifact. Ancient ruins poking out of the center of a pentagonal island. Though dilapidated, the structure is in fact quite functional and said to trap any who dare. Oh, hey, I think this is where I was actually supposed to go first. I remember. They totally mentioned a pentagonal island. I did these out of order. Anyway, back to props. Sorry. got super distracted. Back to props. So I was always a little bit reticent to throw in props, largely because, you know, before I didn't have a means for chat to automatically make things happen. And I was just not really very good at thinking to or, you know, on it to be like, ooh, this is a good time for this prop or this thing. And so a lot of my various toggles and tricks and things sort of get added to the model and then just get left aside because I never think to use them.
I don't know. It just feels like something's off.
Despite, you know, whatever work I may have put into them originally, which is of course why I've always emphasized really heavily when I'm working on my model to add passive elements, right? Like things that take place just based on my movement or my talking or, you know, all of these things, you know, these guys and this guy up here and, you know, the particles and all of those things, because it allows interest to take place without me having to like think this is a good time to press this damn button. Now, that all being said, of course, now we've got the bot and we've got channel points and all of those things, which make it much more readily available for chat and you and, you know, everybody to take part in automatically. And I don't have to jump through hoops to find a good time or, you know, whatever. And so, yeah, as to your point, I should start fishing up more props to see what I can sort of find and put on. Honestly, I should put at least a toggle. You know, it's no cowboy hat, you know, but I do have the hair toggle guys up here. Whole ass animation to make those guys happen. Those guys, I take up a lot of screen once I do that. Is really the problem. Now I'm just taking up the whole side. But I mean, oh well. I guess that's fine. I'm the star of the show, I guess, so, you know, I can take up as much space as I want. Nobody can stop me. Except for YouTube, I guess. I don't know why they would. Yeah, oh, have you not seen the hair stuff? Hair. I use hair very generously. It's only a hair because they're on physics bones, so they move slightly more like hair. I mean, have you not been around to see any of the wings either? I mean, I can get very obstructive. I can do all kinds of stuff. I can take up like the whole screen. Hold on, I got more. Here, I got more. If you want me to look like a boss, I can look like a boss. Yeah, I'm a whole ass world boss over here. I've got all kinds of extra stuff. I really am disruptive. Although, at the quarter angle, I don't take up as much as I do when I'm facing head on. Here, like this whole shindig gets real freaking big with all kinds of shit. Here, when I'm over here, it's not actually so bad. I can be very disruptive. Oh yeah, I can just keep getting more ridiculous. Well, to be fair, this is about as ridiculous I get without turning on any of the audio responsive stuff. Then it just gets it's out of hand. That starts impacting performance, though. I can do this though. You probably haven't actually seen me do this because I don't actually do these all that often because, like, you know, when am I actually gonna do this? I don't really think about doing it, so I end up not. You know, I got these guys. I can pull these out of thin air and it's just, you know, smash those together. Do all kinds of stuff. This is what I spend all my time doing, making my model, right? Like, I end up like, hey, is this a thing that I can do? And then I go and try to do it and figure out how to do it, and then I do it, and then, like, it stays part of the model, but I really, like, never come back to it. I've got all kinds of things connected to this model that I just am like, well, yeah, that's a thing I can do, too. That's a thing I can do. Oh, hold on, where's... let me see. It has a whole extra section for it, right? Where are they? There they are. Here, I can do this too. Is that the wrong hand? It was. Here, hold on. Let me just leave this guy. I can just summon up as many of these little guys as I want. Just leave those to drift around for a little while. I can push them too. They have physics. I can push those around. That one was a good one. These guys were a fun trick. Anyway.
You think so?
Enough of that. Back to what we were doing with the game. You know, surprisingly, I can actually, like, not take up the whole screen for a while I'm doing this. 3/4 angle is really helping me out in that regards. Shocking.
I think something's up with
I'm
this mirror.
actually really curious to see how this dungeon looks. Because this is one of the dungeons that, like, sticks most heavily in my mind. Well, yeah, pretty much. Oh, here's my laser cannon. So anyway, I've got this game over here. It's pretty great.
Oh, really?
I have thought about sort of making a laser cannon of some sort. I haven't, but I have thought about it. Something that I can fire at the camera. Because since I added throw, right? Chat can throw shit at me. I feel like I should have some way to fire back.
I'm not seeing ourselves in the mirror.
I haven't gotten around to that,
What
but
was
someday, maybe I will.
that? The rune code just lit up.
This must be the real field of wisdom.
Oh yeah, I love this game so much. And I will never not be impressed by how well they've done this remake. I know I've said it like every stream that I've played it, but like so many remakes get screwed up, right? It's so frustrating. So many games like are just they could just have better remakes and they just don't. And I actually was listening to somebody on YouTube who had a very different take about remakes, that they were like, nah, people shouldn't be negative about remakes, because even if they're shitty, like, the original game exists, yeah, and, like, maybe they'll come back and remake it later and not be shitty. And I'm like, I mean, I guess sort of, but, like, all of that wasted effort and all of that wasted enthusiasm when you could just do something correctly instead of screwing it up. Granted, some of that might come down to the fact that I work in software quality. I'm a software quality engineer by day. And so, like, I have very particular feelings about, well, really any product that just sucks when it could have just not sucked, essentially. Like, if I can see how it would have been relatively straightforward to make something better, it kind of gets on my nerves. It's one of the things that gets me ranting on this channel more than anything else. There have been several games that I have gone off the deep end on. With even some games that lots of people have been very positive about. Tales of Arise being the notable game that I am, like, by my longtime regulars, known for going off on, despite the fact that, like, everybody loved Tales of Arise, and I didn't finish it. I quit because I was so mad about just, like, some few shitty decisions that were made. And the thing about that game, and many games that I get most irate about, it's not that they're objectively bad games. It's that they are either, like, mediocre or merely good games held back by just the shittiest decision. Like, anybody in the room that was just like, hey, that seems weird, and they just could have fixed it, and then suddenly it would have been a great game, right? Like, they just make a few really stupid choices. Like Tales of Arise, for example, broadly speaking, is a well-built, enjoyable game that is just kneecapped dramatically by the fact that their opening cinematic does not match the rest of the game in tone even a little bit. What they set you up for is not accurate to what is then delivered, because, like, the theme in Tales of Arise is extremely dark and, like, heavy in the opening cutscene. And then it's treated extremely flippantly through a lot of the game, and it's just like, that doesn't follow at all. And then aside from the fact that, like, the worst part of that game is that whenever you have to do a solo fight, and then they introduced the final boss, which was a solo fight with your one guy who's shitty at doing solo fights, and it made me very angry, and then I quit. So, just a few minor choice tweaks could have made that game a lot less bad. But I'm apparently the only person on the planet who thought that, so, well, let that one go, I guess. But anyway, this one simply has avoided any of these particular pitfalls, and that's why I have such a high regard for this remake in particular. It doesn't feel like a lazy cash grab. It's shown a lot of respect for the original game. It's clear that the people who are making it either played it a lot prior to, even taking on the project, or as part of the project, played the shit out of the original to figure out, what made it special. And then they just, did it right. That's... yeah. Well, and that the thing about Tales of Arise is, as to your point of Disneyfying, the thing that really kind of got me about the Tales of Arise example is not so much that I felt like they Disneyed it, because all of the other Tales games are more akin to the rest of the game. It's already a little bit more casual, a little Disneyfied, a little tongue-in-cheek, a little goofy, and so the game itself matched tone with the rest of the Tales games. It's kind of like they just gave the opening cinematic and the theming to a totally different author who's just went really hard. Oh boy, they just went crazy. And they just didn't carry out the significance that would have occurred based on those presuppositions. So, to give the specific example of Tales of Arise, because I think it's actually really interesting stuff, because the opening sequence and the setting of the game. Ooh, yeah, that's a good example. The Pokemon, I agree with that. I'll come back to that in a second. I have things to say about that. I'll come back to that. Because the issue with Tales of Arise was that, the opening for the setting and, that big, punchy opening cutscene is hey, you are on a planet, whole planet has been enslaved by this other neighboring planet. You are in, straight-up slavery, chattel slavery for 300 years. Commence game. That's the setting. They set it up about as brutally as you would expect with, you all were conquered and have been slaves for 300 years. That's 10 generations, if not more, 10 to 15 generations. And they just didn't carry that potentially extremely interesting setting to its actual proper logical conclusions, because they just then put in this really milquetoast sort of adventure story in the setting, which was very an appropriate story for Tales games. The problem was that this opening cutscene set it up for a way harder experience. Oh man, what are the impacts of a planet being enslaved for 300 years? What does that mean for society? How do you deal with this? How do you overcome something like that? Ready for this huge, clash between, a whole rebellion of people clashing with, this enslaving force. That's a really heavy, meaty potential subject for good storytelling. But it wasn't it was just really oh, we're on an adventure. Oh, wow, there were extenuating circumstances that led to the people enslaving the planet. Oh, man, that's a real bummer. I guess we'll just give them a pass because they probably didn't really want to do it anyway. And it's I don't know, guys. Well, and the other point was like, you know, the big thing that started irking me was like the way they communicated those who were supposed to have been slaves for 300 years. They communicated with each other, how they talked, the things that they allegedly knew. Like, they just didn't think about what happens to a people group that have been truly enslaved for 300 years. Like, they're not getting taught how to read. They're not allowed to have culture. They're not allowed to get married. Like, all of this normal stuff that there's like touching on and talking about, it's like, that's not what happens when you're in a society enslaved for 300 years. Like, that is, you don't carry on like normal. Like, that's not how it goes. And so it's really frustrating to me to see that and them not to have like really grabbed it by the horns and just like taken that concept to where it could have gone. Because that, like, boy, is there something there to grab onto if you're like, yep, society's enslaved for 300 years. Good luck following this story of like freeing yourself and fighting off like the other planet. It's just like, it just didn't materialize, and it was really a big letdown. So on the Pokemon subject, right? So I don't think it's in a vacuum bad for Pokemon sort of like base games to remain games for kids, right? Like, I think it's okay because a game doesn't have to grow up with its audience. It can be there to pull new people in. My main issue with Pokemon, of course, is that it doesn't feel like it has developed or evolved in any way. Like, whether it be just better systems for kids or just better, like, it just hasn't changed for all. I do think, though, that they should have further invested in the idea of, I mean, essentially taking it in like two paths, right? Like, holding it, having some general baseline games that like, hey, here's your entry Pokemon when you're young, and like explore that world. But like, again, there's a lot of that world that has a lot of interesting things to potentially explore with like a little more depth and a little bit more nuance. Like, what does it mean, the fact that we've got Pokemon and we also eat Pokemon and Pokemon seem intelligent, and like, and what kind of gets you in Pokemon, right? They were a lot more willing in the very first game, right? That in Red and Blue, they touched on some of those topics, like I think it was like Lieutenant Surge, right? Like freaking PTSD vet from the Pokemon Wars, right? Like that. Ooh, that's interesting. That's a hook. Like that's a hook I'd like to like grab onto and explore that thought. Yeah, the Pokemon descriptions can be really dark. Like, there's so much. It's almost like there's a handful of writers at Pokemon who are like desperate to get a story out. They are like desperate to give you something to hook onto, and they don't get to actually write Pokemon stories. All they get to do is write Pokédex entries, and they're like, you can like read their screams on the Pokédex entries of them just trying to escape their binds, and they're just like, please let us tell a story. Yeah, they're dying. Because there's also, I don't remember which one it was because I didn't play it, but there's like one where the villain group, right, is like, hey, I don't think it's great that we enslave Pokemon. Maybe we should let them, you know, not do that. And the thing is like, they as far as I understand, because again, I didn't play that one, but like, I think it might have been black and white. Like by the end of it, they had to give them a heel turn to make, oh no, they are crazy. I guess it's okay that we fight them. Because otherwise they're like objectively right. Like they're actually correct that all of the Pokemon seem equivalently as sentient and sapient as the humans. So, boy, this feels pretty messed up that we just stick them into balls and throw them into dogfighting arenas. Like, ooh, that's pretty messed up. Like, and I feel like there's just so much space there for the freaking Pokemon team to, like, I don't know, let those writers off their freaking chains and, like, let them go to town. Let them tell those stories. Like, you can have your Pokemon for kids, and then over here you can have your Pokemon for adults. Like, your R-rated, like, mature storytelling, not mature is the sus style, but mature is in, like, you know, what happens when a Pokemon gets too upset with their trainer and consumes them whole. Like, you know, what happens when a Lickitung gets real freaking pissed and just eats your leg? You know, that sort of thing. What happens when a Haunter haunts your ass? Like, there's so much storytelling potential there that they just don't explore. And so I totally agree with that aspect. I think, I do think there is a tendency for a lot of people to lean too far the other way and look at Pokemon or even a Mario game, right? And look at those and be like, God, these games are still for kids? I was a kid when I started this, and why isn't it now why isn't it Mario for adults or Pokemon for adults? And it's like, I don't think necessarily that a game series needs to cater to their original audience. I think it's okay for you to grow out of a series. That might be, you know, a contentious attitude. Like, I think it's okay for you to grow out of a series or something you love and move on to something else. That's okay. But I can still appreciate the idea that there's a lot of untold stories. And the thing is between Mario and Pokemon, I think Pokemon has more hooks for an adult audience than Mario does. I mean, Mario games are just fun technically to play. Like, they're good for kids, but they're still fun for adults, which I think is one of the reasons it doesn't get as much like ire in this way as Pokemon does, because Pokemon is so simple and has gone so unchanged for so long. And most importantly, there's just this dusting of, like, story hooks that you see and you're like, why haven't you explored that? That seems really interesting. Like, please, what happened in the Pokemon War? Like, there's a war? What happened there? What does it look like when Pokemon actually kill each other? Like, not in a gratuitous I want to see them die way, because, like, dogfighting arena is pretty freaking weird. But in the sense of, like, you have actual villains, right? Who are, like, I mean, that's an interesting story arc, right? They love to put their little villain bands in every Pokemon game, but they're such childish villains. I think that's part of it. All of their villains are just childish villains. What about the freaking villain group who go undercover into these arenas and they don't stop the Pokemon when the other one's unconscious? Like, what happens when people are just losing Pokemon to, like, murderous villains? Like, now that's something that we can all get behind, needs to be stopped. But, like, also that's a freaking interesting game mechanic, right? Your Pokemon can actually die. Like, ooh, now that's a little bit stressful, isn't it? Are you taking the A team into the villain arenas? Because you never know. They might take them out for real. Now, like that, ooh, now that's something meaty to grab onto, right? Like, that's something. And they just don't explore that. And that's what's frustrating. There's so much there, and they just leave it be. That's what frustrates me so much. So frustrating when it's like, it's so close. It's so close. You could just one step and you'd be there, and we'd have something really exciting. They just don't. All right, back to this this labyrinth of wisdom. Is that a switch over there, or is it some other trap? It's a switch. That's what we have to find. Let's go slow. If we think carefully, I'm sure we can make it through. Just send him a ladder. Hit all 6 switches by using both the red and yellow transporters. Wow, that is the most straightforward, like, I don't know, mysterious, mystical rock telling me instructions. It's not even like, this is not cryptic. Hit all 6 switches. You got it. All right. Okay. I hear and obey. They've put one at every entrance. Remarkable. Just in case you forgot.
Let's go, creepy.
God, I still hate that they're named Creepy and Weepy. It's the worst part of these guys. I can't believe I did the dungeons out of order. I forgot where they told me to go, and now this is super easy.
Figured out something new.
Well, you know, I'm a little bit proud of myself that I still manhandled my way through the other one. Like, no problem. We got it.
Seems like a fight is in order.
For this?
Yeah. Poison pellet. Next snap. No
That
sweat.
was an easy win.
Oh, yeah. I certainly am now. I'm over-leveled as hell. Just gonna manhandle all these clowns. Ooh, these wizards, man, they're a pain in the ass. Eh. Hell yeah, dark mode still works.
Already?
I pride myself in that all of my random stuff all works together. This feels a little more maze-like than it was before. It was pretty easy to get around, actually, in the original. But now, all of a sudden, I might actually be having a little harder time finding where I'm going.
Poison pellet. Nail fist. No sweat.
For you.
See, this goes back, right? Welcome back, Kappa. Huzzah! I like the huzzah. I could also make a custom huzzah at some point.
That's it? That wasn't too bad. Guess so. I'm your man.
That'd be fun. Whip up a custom huzzah, make it a little more on theme. I mean, oh. Can't hold anymore. Damn, I'm buried in rune metal. Oh, they made it an actual labyrinth. What, you want a special Kappa huzzah? Sure you did. It stemmed from me ranting slightly about Tales of Arise again, connecting how things that mix the mark slightly.
I'm glad everyone's safe.
There was comment about a haunter haunting your ass. That is true. That is the thing I said. Oh no! What have I done? There's treasure here. Oh wait, I made it. Now the treasure is mine. Tiara of the Ark. Yeah, really just kind of lamenting how, broadly speaking, stories don't get told that are particularly, like, oh, dark or deep or what have you. Like Tales of Arise, obviously I was commenting how it was supposed to be. Oh no, I've gotten turned around. How its opening scene sets you up for this extremely dark, heavy-hitting story about slavery, and then it's like bog standard adventure fare. Like, ah, man. And Pokemon ties well into that, right? It's just like, because the Pokemon descriptions are very dark, but they never get a chance to explore what that means, which is a shame.
See you in heaven.
Twintails. I don't need that. I don't have that person. Yeah, it's a bummer. I think they should have had a set. Oh no. Yeah, pretty much. And they should. They don't, but they should. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This is far more maze-like than it once was. This shit is confusing. Here we go. I found the right way. Again. I don't know if that's the right way. Let's go this way. This is a different way. Nice.
That wasn't too
Hurricane
bad.
Slash, so good. I wonder when I'm gonna get the Dragon's Breath ability. I'm kind of surprised I haven't yet. Quite the explosion. Goodness. I don't think I've seen her use that yet. Ooh, Starflare. Neat. Oh, Lord. So many points to spend. We're just gonna start using them at random. I just want you to get out of my way. It's fine. Ooh, that's expensive. All right, carrying on. My patience is thinned. I don't have time for any of this skilling up. I got my customization up for my sick-ass weapon, so now I'm all good. I don't care what goes into now.
How'd that one feel? Wonderful!
Speak of the devil, I was just asking about the dragon breath, and there it is. I'm a little sad that I just spent all my points and I can't upgrade. Damn it! One level too soon. What have I done to myself? Dragon breath. That is not exactly where I expected to go. Yeah, oops, indeed. Oh, he's a biggin. Oh. Stop, stop, stop. It takes me so long to cast. Freaking leave me alone, man. Oh, good. Ow. Wah, yeah, get him. Stop poking me in the back. Yeah, Dragon Breath. Still not as good as the Hurricane Blade. Whatever it's called. Mithril Shield. That... not the direction I was expecting it to go. Okay. Aha. There we go. I almost missed one. I like how one of the enemies here is just a game controller. I don't know why it's just a game controller, but it's just a game controller. It's what it is. It's just hanging out. Ah. Well then. Oh, I guess that works. Huh. Sure. Damn it. Get that shit out. Oh, now you're on the other side. Okay. Everything is fine.
Oh, don't get so worked up about this.
Okay, I guess that's half. 3 more. Okay, I see how it's working. Alternating. If you hit a red, you have to hit a yellow next. How do I get that loot? I want the loot. It's probably this way. Where the hell is this gonna take me? Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. And for 10.
Let's go, you guys! Vanguard, people! Yeah! That wasn't too bad. Guess so.
I don't think I want to go that way. Although I might have to, actually. Berry elixirs. I think those are just reduce the cost of goods. I don't need that. I'm a super appraiser. Alright. I think I'm back on track. Can I... oh. Down here. Now I'm here. Hey. Oh, I don't need that. I don't have that character.
The enemy, is it?
Oh, well. See, look, game controllers. Well, they were short-lived. They were game controllers. That seems a little excessive at the moment, but that's fine. And these guys are just like, I don't know, squid UFOs? Unidentified flying squid? UFSs? Hold on, there's loot over here. How do I get you? How does this work? Oh, well, fortunately there's a button here that I need to hit, so that's a plus.
There's no way around it, I guess.
Stop interrupting me! Ow. Okay, you're just standing here and not targeting anything.
How'd that one
Glad
feel?
everyone's safe.
Button. That leaves us with two more buttons. Okay, so how do we get the treasure chest? That's what I want to know. This? I mean, this kind of got to be, right? No. Oh, well, have I locked myself out of the treasure chest entirely? That's a bit of a bummer. Granted, it's probably not anything particularly vital. Never mind, I guess there's but a single lonely additional switch. All of the other ones were simply the guide stones. Well, damn, Reyna! That was just excessive. Sick animation, though.
Rest in peace.
Man, there's something really, I don't know, exciting, I guess is the right word, about these sort of just wild spell animations, right? It's like, Final Fantasy has always been good for that with the summons and the GFs and 8 and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just really like those short, sort of contained, just wacky, wild animations for them. And it's almost always a shame that in the older games, well, now she's just gonna do it all the time, so we're gonna get used to it. That a lot of times they were just not very efficient to watch because, like, almost all of the games capped the damage at 9,999, right? So, like, there was only so much damage you could do with these big single-hit spells like that, and then you just end up, you know, watching 20, 30 seconds of awesome animation for, like, not enough payoff, and you're like, ah, man. Now I'm just gonna, like, never do that again. Which is always a shame, because I love those. Final Fantasy 7 comes to mind. 7 and 8 had some really cool animations. Honestly, 9 did too. Yeah, she's gonna use this too much. There's like one dude. I can skip it. There is a button to skip it, but I kind of like watching it right now, so we're not gonna skip it. Not yet. Alright, we're gonna skip that one at least. I think there's also a switch to automatically skip, which I appreciate. Really makes that efficient. And you're like, yeah, that's fine. Just use it and get out of my way. I don't need to watch yours. You're hurting me. I don't like that.
Too easy. Awesome.
Still getting levels, though, despite my accidental over-leveling. How do we get out of here? Let's see. If I go back this way, am I going to be on the right track to get that chest? I absolutely will not be. Womp womp. That's fine. Whatever it is, it's not important. How could it be? Ah, yes. A
What's
very
that
memorable
thing?
fight, this.
It's like some kind of round jewel floating in the air.
Yeah, we've run into one already.
Do you think this
Whoops.
is the field of wisdom's power source?
Sure is.
Looks like it.
Well, that's wonderful, but what's that ugly iron thing up ahead?
Not that ugly. Just because it's made of metal. Fine. It's not that big a
I don't
deal.
have a clue.
Intruder detected. Intruder detected. Extracting from the premises. Repeat. Extracting intruders from the premises.
See, this is like a good robot voice. I don't know what was up with Ted. Ted just did not sound like a big dangerous robot. He was just your neighbor Ted
Here goes. Oh, enemy.
and his sundress. I miss Ted. Ted was a good guy. Bring back Ted. Hey, Raina, could you not stand in front of that? That'd be great, thanks. No? You're just gonna stand there? Alright. Could you not? Oh, I would like to not stand in front of that also. Alright, well, at least she healed herself. Please stop standing in front of it. You're just standing in front of it. She's not gonna move. I guess I could probably switch to her and move her intentionally, but I mean, who's gonna do that? What do we? Oh, my bones! I didn't catch exactly what it was, but I think it was a big explosion all over my face. Oh yeah, that's a lot of flames all over my giblets. Man, this is just an unrelenting assault on this guy's entire being. Yeah, I think we got it.
Wasn't too bad.
I just figured out something new.
Well, we did it.
Sure did. I remember dying to that guy a lot. Back in the day.
So this is Need's source of wisdom?
Apparently. Honestly, it all feels a little bit like
Expanding inside of my mind.
a source of brute force, because I'm just punching everything. I don't know. They all feel like strength to me. There's no wisdom that was involved here. It was just punch this turret in the face. The other one was punch Ted in the
Where am
face.
I?
Courageously.
That's me. Why am I crying?
Raina! Raina!
Hey, Westa. Been a while.
Well, there
I'm trying to
you
figure
are.
out what this other sprite is.
figured
Is
you'd be
this
here
a
if you
stuffed
were in
animal?
trouble.
Is this a small dog? What is this? What am I looking at?
So what is it this time, Raina?
Also, kind of looks like Raina has a tiny crown. Yeah. That's how we solve our wisdom needs, is a good roundhouse kick.
It's Shorty. Shorty isn't moving anymore.
Oh, it's a dog. It is a tragically deceased dog, is what it is.
Shorty? You mean that dog?
Wow, I actually recognized it correctly as a dog. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Way to go, sprite
my
artist.
friend.
You nailed it.
Listen, Raina. Shorty needs to
I mean,
go
also
really,
sad about the
really
dog,
far
but
away
also
from
I
here.
freaking figured it out. I mean, yeah, Rain is sad or whatever, but about those sprites, yeah? Eh?
Oh, he doesn't hate you. It's just that, well, Shorty's played and played and played, and now he's all tired out.
I don't know if that's the best explanation, Westa, but you know what? That's fine.
Tired out?
Dog's dead.
That's right. And now he needs to get some rest.
Forever!
Good night, Shorty.
So don't cry for Shorty, all right? He won't
Shorty's
get
just
any
going to
sleep
a
if you
farm
keep
upstate.
crying all the time.
Everything will be fine.
Okay, I won't cry anymore.
That's not really the best of messages. It's okay to cry. It's okay to mourn the dead. But then, you know, move on and continue enjoying your life. You can cry,
Wow.
that's okay.
What was that?
Did you just see something now, Reyna?
Show did.
I saw back to my past. Back when I was a child, before I knew anything about the world.
Oh, me too.
Cool!
All right, let's go to the next field.
Oh, what a bear. More defense, less avoid. No. But yes. Excellent. You know, I kind of wonder how bad these world bosses are still. Let's try. But we're gonna save first. Save. We're level 64. How bad could it be? Right? Right? Oh, it's bad. Oh, the answer is real bad. How bad? Really bad. Oh, we're not gonna retry. It doesn't matter how many times we retry that. That ain't gonna happen. We immediately went to go meet Shorty. We were like, nah, not without Shorty. What house is this? Oh. This is Noelle's house. Hey, private action. Down in Princebridge. We should go do that. Private action. What do we got?
Hey there, Reyna.
What's up?
Do you know much about horoscopes? That sort of thing?
I feel like Reyna would.
Yeah, I know a bit about it.
That's just what I wanted to hear.
That seems like a thing she'd like.
Why? Are you interested in that stuff?
Of course Ashton is.
Well, now that I got these guys stuck on me, I'm starting to wonder what my birthday would officially be at this point.
Also, Ashton has canonically shitty luck. Like, that's why he's in this mess.
Creepy and Weepy told me they don't know what day they
God,
were
I
born
hate
on.
those names. That means your birthday's gone for good. Sucks to suck, my man. No birthdays. Really should think about them, too.
I don't know. I think we should include Creepy and Weepy's birthday in this, too.
Ah, I knew it. But how would I find out when they were born?
I don't know,
You'll
pick it
just have
random.
to do some research, won't you?
Yeah, good luck.
Maybe Needian Technology has some method for figuring out how old you are.
I cut them in half and then count their rings, I guess, right? They're probably like any old tree.
I don't know. That sounds pretty far-fetched to me.
Oh! Who said that birth dates had anything to do with your future?
What? Isn't that how horoscopes work?
You don't have to believe in your horoscope all the time, you know. Your attitude is the most important thing.
I don't know. Give him a tarot deck and just give him a reading instead.
Yeah.
Sure, he'd be happy
you're
with that.
right. I
You
should
don't need your
probably
birthday
take care
for
of
that.
my own business before I start worrying about that stuff.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Thanks, Ashton. Best friends. Any more? There is more. I really feel like there's the most of the private actions occur in the first disc. Disc. I suppose I should say on Expel. We really just show up here and it's an immediate McGuffin hunt. Seems like most people I've met since I first arrived on Expel are very smart. Claude, I hate to break it to you. You might be an idiot. I missed what you said, Reina. Certainly made a lot of new friends myself. Feels like I'm traveling with a group of teachers already. When it comes to medicine, there's nothing I don't know. You can ask me whatever you want. I suppose zoology is my field. If you want to make friends with any animals you run into, I'm your man. Oh, you guys are really starting to sound like teachers. We could probably start up a school of our own with everyone we have here. Welch could teach business. She didn't jump in and comment, but she's over there. She could teach business. That's true. Ashton could teach, I don't know, swordsmanship, I guess. Bowen would do life science, I guess. And Noel, I don't know, he'd probably be the guy who takes care of the animals. Nature stuff. Creepy and Weepy could be the security guards. I suppose. Growl. Oh, apparently they were happy about that. What happened to me? How's janitor sound? Oh, that's worse than my idea. Tragic. Growl. What'd I do, though? Besides being the prettiest girl in class. I mean, Celine, you can teach symbology. You're the freaking mage of the party. Oh, you could be the guidance counselor, Celine. Totally picturing you chasing students down the halls and lecturing them in your office. Oh, she's gonna light you on fire. Legitimately. Ah, why Claude? Wait, is that what, did Claude say that? Oh, he did say that. I thought Reina said that. All right. I'm for Claude being lit on fire. It's fine. Yaz is good with swords, and he's pretty fit physically. I'd say it's phys ed for him. Phys ed. Huh. Me. What about me? Oh, Welch is participating. Wow, everybody's participating. Act more like student council president than a teacher. Business. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Girl who's always mouthing off at the principal and everything. Ooh, the most powerful girl in school, huh? Rena and I could be the first students. Well, there we go. Tria? We'll go with Tria. Academy is open for business. Best friends! Okay. That's it. All the private actions. That was fun though. I like the private actions. Running. Okay. Now I think there's another town actually that I have not yet visited. Already halfway done with the McGuffin hunt. Remarkable. Oh, yes. So there's this one. That's the defense headquarters, Defense Corps headquarters. That's Fun City. We'll have to go there sometime. But then also over here, there should be another town here. Yeah. arm lock. Weird thing is, like, some of these towns are just like Prince Bridge. I don't think is ever story relevant. You don't actually have to go there. I just, you know, happened to. The City of Weaponsmiths, the one place on Need where the crafting of weapons is allowed. Medians may be pacifists, but perhaps they could not completely give up their arms out of fear of calamities. That doesn't really make any sense. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. Got any new quests? No, not you. Not the advisor. The other guy. Aren't any missions? Aw, man. Have I done all the missions? So disappointing. What are ya selling? Knuckles of the Moon. Hold on, I don't know if I want that. Cause can I prove I see? No, your customization is 10. So can we customization? Poison. Is there anything we can make for you? There's not? Well, I guess I will be buying one of these then. Knuckles of the Moon. Oh, wait. Gotta use those spectacles. Save me 15 grand. How's that also allegedly better for bowmen? Equip that. Now, what mission? Spend a total of $1 million, for which they give me 50K. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you. That really helps recoup those costs. Customization, Reina. What about the cestus of poison? They don't turn into anything. What is all of your stuff? Maybe I should have. Maybe I should try to make some of these other weird ones.
Here goes.
Those are lady figures. That is so not helpful. Crafting doesn't make weapons, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know, buy a bunch of shitty weapons or something. Well, that's a bit of an annoyance, isn't it? Oh, I should have duplicated. Ah, yes, we come back here later. This is not for now. Whatever. That's right. She gets a freebie weapon later anyway. We'll just hang on for that, I guess. Her weapon is not as important. Nothing to do here yet. I really hear that forge and on the one side over here. Oh. Heh. Clock on the level. Can I land? Thank you. Missed this chest. Don't mind if I do. Let me see here. Should I go to Fun City? Yeah, why not? Let's go to Fun City. It'll be fun, by definition. Hello. Sorry, but you'll need to purchase tickets before I can let you through. Where's the ticket counter? Oh, to Fun City, home of the Need Playtown. Would you like to purchase tickets? Sure. Tickets are $75? I have $1 million. That's fine. You may now proceed to the entrance gates to your left. Please remember If you are to leave the gates, a new set of tickets will be required for re-entry. That's fine. I could do that all day. Welcome to Need Playtown. Please show me your tickets on the way in. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Neat. Let's see what they've done to this place, huh? We got items. The regular sort of items. They're pretty much the regular sort. Nothing too crazy going on here. Recreation gem. Used with super specialty remaking. What is remaking? Now, hold on a second. Just give me a few of those. Super specialty. Remaking. Oh. Interesting. Apply new factors. I, shockingly, do not actually have access to that because my replication is not high enough. Who knew? I certainly did not. Imitation is expensive. Ah, the Boozateria. Oh, hey. There's a private action here. Fantastic. Also an arena. I could do a bit of arenaing. Hey, Celine, what's going on?
What are you doing, Celine?
Ooh, it's
Sorry,
moist.
Raina. No time to talk.
Okay. Feel like the briefest explanation could have occurred in that time, but that's fine. What?
Lady!
Oh,
Be
no.
my lover!
Never mind. No explanation necessary. I
What's
believe I have
going on
grasped
here?
the situation. I'll go after
I gotta
Celine.
find Celine.
Let's go rescue her, shall we? What the hell just happened? I'm so happy that they did, in fact, voice that, though. That would have been so much less
Celine!
exciting if they had just left it unvoiced.
Keep it down, won't you? What do you think will happen if they find me?
Honestly, I don't know.
Sorry.
It's fine. Just keep it in mind, all right?
You could probably find a better hiding spot
What's
if that's your
going
goal.
on here?
Honestly, even if she were just laying on this couch, they couldn't see her from the door. That'd be better.
I think it's the medicine in action.
Say it again.
Huh?
Medicine? Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. I was just testing out some medicine I made, and now all this is happening.
Uh-huh.
Just what kind of medicine were you
Just-
making, Celine?
Uh-huh.
If you really want to
That's
know,
a good question.
it's a medicine that increases your charisma by several orders of magnitude when you apply it to your skin.
Okay, 1, that doesn't make any sense. 2, that objectively sounds like a bad idea.
Wait, you don't mean...
Even if it were to make sense, that's too much.
You could call it an aphrodisiac. I suppose my formula is a bit too strong.
Orders of magnitude, you think?
That's more than a bit strong, Celine. What are you gonna do about this? The whole town's in an uproar.
What is there
I
for
mean,
me
it's
to do?
it's Fun City.
If I
It's
went out
always
into
in
the
an
open
uproar.
right now, I don't know what would... Raina?
Eh.
Hey, Raina? Are you all right?
Raina's not all right.
I've had my eyes on you for so long, Celine.
I love
got
it.
to be
This is
kidding
good.
me.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You're my favorite big sister, Celine. I love you.
Well, see, that's nice. That's just nice.
Huh? What am I doing?
Whoa! What's going on here? Huh? What's going on?
It's
Looks
fine,
like
they
the
forget
medicine finally
apparently.
wore off.
What? Medicine?
Ah. Good for memory wiping too. That seems bad. Don't give that to anyone ever under any circumstances. The risk of malfeasance is far too high. Do not sell that. Do not manufacture that. It's a giant bunny. A whimsical fairground. The largest theme park in Energy Need. The only theme park in Energy Need. Popular with Needians of all ages. Each day sees a massive turnout. Rumor has it even Mayor Nall visits from time to time. Now why wouldn't he? It's like the only entertaining thing on the planet. Ooh, fairy light.
Come on,
Hey, Welch.
come all. Step right up and feast your eyes
Oh, are
on
we
my
gonna see
low
Welch
price
just
wares.
absolutely tear into another shady merchant?
Let's see here.
That's my favorite pastime.
Hello there, lady. How does this strike you? It's the latest in keen kitchen knives.
No.
No.
Huh?
I just want to take Welch to every, like, used car dealership ever and just let her go wild.
More like a kitchen doorstop than a kitchen knife. You couldn't even cut water with this thing.
Savage.
What's the deal, lady? Got a problem with my merchandise?
Mediate? Absolutely not. I'ma sit my ass down and
Just look at
spectate,
this
baby.
knife yourself. It's made out of iron. Do you expect me to buy a knife made out of iron of all things? Please. And don't get me started
Yeah,
on a
it's
blade.
orichalcum or
It's
bust.
completely dull and it's not even finished correctly. Are you sure you know what you're doing with knives?
I kind of like that Welch occasionally has, like, a crack in her voice. I know it can kind of audibly be a little bit annoying, but I actually kind of think it's interesting to hear a character, like, talk like that, because I feel like many times characters end up getting voiced, like, perfectly, right? Like, they smooth out imperfections. She has a bit of a voice crack now and then, and I kind of appreciate it.
Ha! You have to get up pretty darn early in the morning to pull one over on the Great Welch Vineyard, you know.
Grape juice. Welch is grape juice. She's just grape juice. Oh,
Here's Welch for you.
I wanted more fireworks. Damn. More violence. Ooh, can I talk to you again? True knife is one that's been crafted as beautifully as a katana. Okay, well, that's fine. I wanted more violence. Verbal abuse. Freaking teach that merchant who's boss. Oh, this is a cooking competition. I forgot this existed. Cook-off minigame where you face formidable chefs, make lots of food, and earn more points than the opponent. They turned it into a whole ass minigame. As the ingredients have been collected, the minigame cooking begins in the kitchen. Press A when the judgment ring around the ingredients is on top of the line. Seeing the food will be made, earning you points. Each character has a pressure gauge. Successfully creating food fills the opponent's gauge while lowering your own. The contest will end in a loss if your gauge becomes full. Okay. To the cooking master. I'm here to register anyone who would like to enter the contest. To enter, you'll need to pay an entry fee of $1,000. Oh no, what will I do? Yes. I mean, obviously... Wait, is her cooking maxed? Ah, well, whatever. Raina. Get in there. She's the party chef. Welcome to my castle. Ah, you're talking too fast. Oh my god, it's a whole ash spiel. Let me read it. Welcome to my castle. I am the most famous gourmet in Need. No, the universe. I am Yarma Demon, god of food. Being both a demon and a god, my tongue knows no bounds when it comes to food. I am gourmand among gourmands. My sense of taste is absolute. My judgment is final. Your name, should you win, shall be known throughout Need. No, the universe. No, just Need, because you can't leave. Just Need. Don't worry. Just Need. Yes, 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 yes. And now, allow me to introduce you to the culinary adversary you shall face. I was prepared for another long-winded one. Velveta, 40-year veteran in domestic management. Come entertain our guests. You know, I think Velveta could work with a better title. She should get a PR person. You will be competing against the one and only... Hey, Reina, the family food fighter. Fantastic. And now I shall announce the theme for this match. Ta-da! It's dessert battle! In my mind, our quest for better and different flavors runs parallel to our quest to improve on the sweetness inherent in sugar. My father always told me that when he was a child, sugar itself was the ultimate treat. Today, we have the pleasure of experiencing a variety of flavors in our confections, and yet, it is my strong belief that within the sweetness that our origins as Nedians lie. Therefore, let us propose a dessert challenge, 2 sets of well-crafted confections that in their sweetness shall offer us a glimpse into our past and future as Nedians. Oh, I kept up. Damn, he talks fast. How do I cook? How do I cook? How do I cook? What do I do? Oh, start cooking. Sweet fruit. Yes? Aha. Oops, that was bad. All of those are bad. Well then. Damn, they got a little more demanding. I wish I could hear the audible things a little bit better. There we go. Hi, hi, hi. Holy shit, what just happened over there? What the heck? What is happening? What is the pressure? Is it's faster with pressure? This is really difficult to do. Good God! It went nuts. I can't keep up with that. What was that? Oh, hold on. Cooking contests can be brutal. When one side is under so much pressure that they can hardly hold a knife, there's not much point in continuing the competition. Well, you're not wrong. And now the judgment. Yeah. That got out of hand real freaking quick. Damn you, 40-year veteran. For your reference, the point split was 0 to 554.40. That's a lie. Just because I got KO'd. I had points. Good lord, that got out of hand real freaking quick. I was ill prepared for that. Hello, rabbit. Thanks for coming, Meowver. You're a bunny. You want to buy tickets? Tickets cost 1,000 full each, and you can buy up to 8. How many would you like? 8. Yeah, Velveta freaking kicked ass. My ass. I prefer my ass to be unkicked, thank you. What are we looking at here? Santa's boots. Speed, stamina. You suck. Speed, stamina, speed, stamina. Like the wind and fair. Average and bottomless. I don't know what I'm actually looking at here. 2, 3? 2, 4? 2, 3? Race will... I don't do much horse race betting. I don't know what they're asking me. Welcome to another exciting Orchid Cup rally. Orchids are the symbol of grace, something we'll hopefully see in the bunny contestants. I'm Harry Acaria. Nice. And I'll be broadcasting the race live to all you listeners. I'm here with Mad Jondon. So I'm not much for sports in general, but I do know of the sportscasters Harry Carey and John Madden. Thank you very much for those incredible naming puns. Mad Jondon. We'll be giving the color commentary on the race. Good to see you folks here at the races today. Oh boy. Bunnies are now hopping up to the starting line. Jesus. Freaking 3 is out of control. I don't know how many laps this is. Freaking early lead over here. Damn. Number 3. And then number 2. I said 2-3, I think. Oh, so close. It's okay. I've got more tickets. Nah. Never been one for horse racing, honestly. I'll just hold on to those tickets. Now, an arena. Now, that's somewhere I can really shine. Defeat numerous powerful foes and aim for the top in this minigame with different rules for each mode. Oh, earn fabulous prizes for victories. To the arena. Would you like to hear the rules or enter a contest? What are the rules? Would you like me to explain? Oh, duel battle, survival battle, group battle. Survival battle. Grueling, extensive series of one-on-one battles. You must win 50 rounds to win. Dang. Contest. So duel battle is presumably just regular. Let's send in Ashton. Icy materials set. Recommended level is 70 on the A rank. Devil's Horns is a weapon. That's interesting. Let's rock. I'm not quite level 70, but can I carry myself to victory through skill? What an event, folks. The 100 millionth year of Fun City Arena Contest. A landmark event and a cause for celebration. Celebrate how? With new rules and new technology. We're going all out. We're going all out for this special occasion. Yay. And now, please welcome the newest challenger for the duel battle. Sit tight and enjoy the most intense series of one-on-one battles you've experienced in your life. Yay! And the crowd goes wild, specifically friends yell. Now, it's time to begin. Ready, set, go!
Let's go!
What are we working with?
Yeah, dragon breath!
And he has jumped away. Ow. Well, I take 0 damage. Somehow. Everything is fine.
This is a challenge. Piercing flat hurricane.
This seems largely manageable. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, that's a gratty boy. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Ah! Ooh, they have not provided me with very many. Come on. Oh, I feel like this guy must be the final boyo here.
Piercing flat hurricane slash.
Oh, no.
Piercing hurricane slash. Piercing
At least I can initiate that from far away. Ah, my bones. Oh, I've been paralyzed. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's bad news. I've stunned him, though, and I've killed him. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You are no match.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Challenger's done it. There's some knuckle-biting stuff there. Sure was, but it's all ended in a resounding victory. Let's give a warm round of applause for our newest hero. Now, let's see what fantastic prize is in store for our winner. Freaking devil's horns, baby. Finally, one last round of applause. Sweet. Great job. Oh, but these monsters didn't even pose a threat to you at all. Oh, they did. Oh, they did. So is that technically better? It's not. It sucks ass, actually. Can I perhaps turn it into something useful? No. No, I cannot. What was the point of all of this? I ask. What does this make?
I'll need to do my best.
Double smashers? Can I turn double smashers anything? I can. What does this make?
I'll need to do my best.
What's that? Mephistophar. A pair of short swords forged in the blood of the archdemon that raises the wielder's HP. That I cannot make into anything. Another challenge. Clear rank A in duel battle. Yeah. I'll take it. Do I want to equip that? It's a little higher damage, but I do lose out on a hit. Yeah, I do want to equip it, actually. So, can I pull off any other ones? Here, a contest? Yes. Duel. What about you, Bowman? Can you pull it off? Get a burst of fire? All right, we're gonna skip your message. I got it. We're jumping in an arena. I hear ya. Oh, you know what? I actually should have. I should have switched up one of my abilities. That's okay. I can do that next time if needed. He does not do nearly as much damage as Ashton does. Doesn't do bad, though.
Brace yourselves. Poison on. This is serious. Poison tornado fist. Neck snap. Die.
No, not like this. Not like this. I'm petrified. No, don't do this to me. No, not like this. God damn it. God damn that stupid their paralysis. You absolute bastards. All right, where is my freaking immunity to petrification in here? Or paralysis. Not freaking. Nullifies instant death. Wait, can I just get a... You know, I should probably look into what the hell sorts of accessories I have at this point. I have just stopped paying attention entirely. Paralysis. Nullifies paralysis. Special. Next step. Deadly intersection. Self-medication. Ow. I've been pummeled. All right, let's try that again. I think I can do it. Enter a contest. Yes. Dual battle. Bowman. A rank. Yes. Skip.
Brace yourself. Next snap. Die. Next
Ow.
snap.
I just don't do as much damage. That's really what it comes down to. So it doesn't help that I've lost my bonus as well. Hit me up with those blackberries.
Poison pellets. Poison pellets.
Everything's fine.
Brace yourselves. Poison pellets. Poison pellets. Poison
Just gonna poison the shit out of him.
Poison pellets. Poison pellets.
That'll do it.
This is serious. Poison self-medication.
Oh, my bow. Wait, come back here.
Poison pellets. Poison pellets.
Ow.
Poison self-med. Poison pellets.
Ah, my bones.
Poison self-med. Poison self-med.
Wait, this is amazing. I could just throw so fast and just heal myself. Dude, this is awesome.
Easy peasy.
What a cheesy combination.
I'm your man.
Ooh, Inferno pellets. I like the sound of that. Challenger's done it. Yeah. Knuckle biting, hero, blah, blah, blah. Give me that burst of fire. Yeah. Oh, that's a big damage boost. That's the sort of thing I like to see. Big bonus. Oh, yeah. Get him with the poison. Get him with the fire. Fantastic. Oh, it's expensive. Oh, it's expensive. I can't afford that shit. Okay, now how am I going to pull that shit off with my other two? Hold on. Duel, Celine, a rod of jabbering. Oh, I should have prepared. Well, here we are. Yep. Okay, so hold on. Can I... Okay, I can just select spells. That's good.
Stay around it, I guess.
Ooh, that takes you a long time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What do we even have here? Those aren't really going to get the job done, are they? I mean, energy arrows, I guess, a decent option. It's working okay. Oh, boy, your damage is just not that high. I just got this. What's this look like? For some reason, he is not getting close enough to shoot me. Sick. Whoa, damn. Wait, that was a lot of damage. I mean, I could just chain cast that, I guess. That's a lot of damage. Oh, good. Thank you for walking back into that. Poke, poke, poke. You know, that's not bad damage.
We best brace ourselves.
We're gonna be here for a while. Hold on. Let me do a mental drain. Can I steal your MP? You have no MP to steal. Ow! Oh boy. We're gonna be here a while. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Hold on. Ow. Yeah, the Southern Crossspell is extremely nostalgic. You're right. Okay, so that caps out at 9. Well, 10k, essentially. All right. Oh, wait. We still got this one. Hold on. Could you leave me alone? Wait, is this quick enough for me to stun lock him? I think it is. Just quick enough. We'll just stun lock this guy. Poke, poke, poke. Oh no! Oh no! I'm losing the stun lock. Hold on. Yeah, that's pretty effective, I'd say. Ow! I need you to not do that. Oh, I got it off. Snuck it in. Ow, I still got hit. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's not good. Oh, it's not good. No, I missed. Cease your violence. Go, 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 go. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, we got him broken. Keep going. Just chain cast that shit. Oh no. Oh no. No. Damn. That's a lot harder to accomplish. Yep. Alright, well, I got it for the 2 fighters, I guess. Alright, well, now with this diversion accomplished, allow us to continue our McGuffin hunt. It was so close. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't quite make it. Yeah. Honestly, if I just got a couple more levels, I'm sure I could pull it off. We are close. Alright, what's the fly? There's the fly faster. Ooh, so fast. Oh, field of might. There it is. Let's go.
The rune code.
The rune code.
This must be the field of might.
Which sounds a lot like the room code, like a code you'd get from a hotel to get into your room.
What a massive mountain.
Higher than I thought.
Well,
Thanks, Diaz. I haven't heard from you in a
Any.
while.
Hang in there, everyone.
What do you have to say? Show your strength. If you do, the path will open to you. Be strong. You got it. That's a thing I can do. Ah, my spine. It's not really the direction I'm okay. They're doing 0 damage to me. What's going on?
That was tough.
Already?
Alright, what have we got in here? Are they going to have maintained the same fights that existed? What? What indeed? Retrapped? Is that a monster? We defeat those monsters, will we be able to escape? If we show our strength, we'll be recognized on the field of might. Here I come. Alright, that's certainly different seeming. Then I ambushed him. I thought, that's not showing our strength, that's just being more clever than them. Ow, ow, ow. Stop attacking the back line. This is unacceptable behavior.
Rest in peace. That wasn't too bad.
Excellent.
Excellent. Next. Still haven't seen me.
There's no way around it, I guess.
Same guys every time. Hey. Interrupted my attack.
Rest in peace. I could live with this.
And this guy also doesn't see me. We've ambushed all of them. Oh, hey, it's these guys. Hey, stop. Get out. Get out. What are you doing? Hey, stop interrupting me. Oh, he's dead.
Rest in peace.
Armor of the Ark. Joan of Arc, specifically. They didn't used to call it that. In the original game, they were like Jean's armor. Jean's armor, but spelled weird. I always thought it was supposed to be referencing Joan of Arc, but they didn't quite call it correctly for that. So now it's just the Armor of the Ark. Which, you know, seems a little more accurate. Man, with the way the new spells look, makes me curious to see what, like, Leon's spells look like. Because Leon's got, like, the Gates of Hell, and some sick spells. Black Blade. He's just Chuny, is all. So, you know, that's the abilities he's got.
That was tough. Guess so.
Ah, the door has opened. Hey, now we can escape. Looks like we can escape. Got me panicking for a moment there. Okay, Bowman. All right. Doors do cause these guys to respawn. I forgot about that. That's a cool looking spell. I do love a good orbital laser.
Very nice.
Very light. That's so expensive now. There you go. There's your Inferno pellets. Southern Cross is also extremely expensive. Oh, but it makes it better in like every meaningful way. You know, it's an interesting point here. So... does anything increase int? Bloody helmet. Which sort of kills you, but if you're not in the party, that doesn't matter. Interesting. Because I'm kind of wondering, some of these assault formations aren't that good. Especially the Omega Double Slash, I'm not that crazy about. So what if I switched to Noel, perhaps? And then on Noel, I can switch this. So like, what of our spell options? Phone Wind? Bloodsilla? Bolts of energy. Okay, so what do we bring this along? I mean, having an extra spell to pull in from the back line seems pretty potentially advantageous. Yeah, why don't we give that a go?
There's no way around it, I guess.
It is on a long cooldown, though. Yeah, there you go. Bring it on. That's a good spell. That's a good spell.
Too easy.
Good spell.
Way too weak.
Gets the job done. Like none before. Spell time's a little long. Or cast time's a little long, I should say. Cannot escape. It's fine. Are we trapped in here with you? Or are you trapped in here with us?
You ready for this? Star flare!
Oh, yeah. See, now's the time to use these when we got a whole party of enemies. Just tear them up. Just throw them onto the sun. That's what we like.
There's no way around it, I guess.
Wow, he gets to cast that real freaking quick. I can get behind that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. Those are a lot better than they used to be. Laying into him. Man, we're gonna get so much bonus XP, it's gonna be great. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that bonus XP. Oh, Moon Slash, Condition Cure. I don't care about that. That's it. That's all that was holding the door closed. Just the one group of clowns. Oh, they're back, right. Okay. I wanted to check the other way for possible loot, but I don't want to have to go back through those guys again. Damn it. Ah, my giblets. Send help, I'm being pummeled. Ah, stop it.
Rest in peace.
Over.
I just figured out something new.
Well, congratulations, Celine. I'm happy for you.
There's no way around it, I
Ready
guess.
for this?
Nice. I like the Star Flare, even if it does have a long animation time. very satisfying to look at. There's just something about it.
Nice work.
Just way too weak.
Just throw an XP at me. Give me that chest. Spells are suppressed. Hold on a second. I don't like that. It's fine. We don't need our spells to just absolutely tear you apart. Good grief.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Ooh, sword dance. New ability that maybe won't suck. But maybe also will just take forever to use like all the other ones. Who knows? Sword of Marvels. How marvelous. All right, let's try out the sword dance. All right, that one's not bad. Okay, could you not? Death. Death. Thanks, Bowman. Occasional instant kill. Alright, so this might be the entrance to the other one. Stop doing that. Stop interrupting me. There we go. Sweep that across the whole battlefield. That's what I like. That's what I like. Excuse me, coming through. I'm just passing through. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is the other side. Oh, a boss is it?
There's no way around it.
I end up looking this way. I kind of wanted to aim that the other way, but you know what, that's fine. Gradually recover HP. Sir, I don't like that. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just burn you with the sun. Whole magical sun just for you guys. Dead. It's no time. You know, I actually have another effect that interacts with the snow. I actually have a blizzard field that I can add, but I haven't added it to the automatic redeems because it requires snow to be working to actually be visible and do anything. So I can actually make the snow a blizzard, interestingly enough.
I'm quite happy with this.
Just doesn't come up that often. Yeah, I still have the blizzard, I just don't have an effective way to tie it into the automatic redeems. Well, I say that, but I could actually just make it a more expensive snow and have it also trigger the snow, now that I think about it. So I can do that. I should do that next time. Yeah, I've got a button for it still. I can make it happen.
Let's go, creepy enemy, is it?
Although the more I keep adding things, I really am running out of room on my Steam Deck. Not Steam Deck, Stream Deck with the R. I kind of need to get one of the bigger ones. All right, here, hold on. Environment titles. Where's my blizzard? There's the blizzard. Ah. Can make it a blizzard. It's wilding out here. It's crazy. It's everywhere. Anyway. We'll just put that off. It's just a casual snow. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I just keep adding more stuff. I'm having to start add, like, folders and folders at this point. Like, I feel like I can get by because I just need some proper organization. Especially now with the automatic redeems working through the chat bit. So, like, a lot of the times that I would be reaching for things, that just takes care of it. So I don't actually have to reach down for it all that often.
Nice work.
But I do have to keep track of where everything ends up in there. Oh, that's a lot of bosses. Let's try to ambush these so as not to get them all in a single run. I like the bowman at this point just is throwing pellets constantly. He's like, here's some poison, here's some fire, here's some poison, here's some fire.
That wasn't too bad. I'm your man.
Just keep getting levels. Okay, well, there's 3 on the list. Oh, I don't love gradually losing MP. No, sir. I do not care for that. Wow. We tore him just apart.
There's no way around it, I guess.
That seems excessive at this very moment, but you know what? That's fine. You do you. We are just so aggressive. They just show up and we're like, nah, man.
That was tough.
Just tear them up. We don't want any of your shit. Get out of here. Damn. Again, I really need to sit down and set up the sound redeems. The issue, of course, is with those that it's so much more work than it is with Twitch. I gotta set up the whole bot for it, but you know. Is this like a side area? Where am I?
There's no way around
What's going on over here? But the extra work is just the cost of you know, streaming on YouTube and trying to get all the benefits. Oh. Ooh. Sunlight on the snow. The artificial sun can be seen clearly while ascending these snowy peaks, creating shadows that complete the gorgeous scenery. Whoever created this sun must have truly loved mountains. There we go. Well, we're on energy need. We don't actually get to like look outside. I mean, like, everything on Need is fake, essentially. It is like a self-contained universe. I mean, it's essentially a flat Earth and, like, you know, everything that goes into making a stupid flat Earth model actually work, you know?
I just figured out something.
It's what all those flat earther clowns wish, or I wouldn't say wish, believe us to exist on, despite them being completely incorrect. Wow, what a view. Let's see what happens if I shout as loud as I can. Oh, definitely shout. Yeah! Yeah. Nice depiction of an echo. Fantastic. I love that. Oh. Has something occurred? Is it an avalanche? It is an avalanche. I thought it might be. What on? An avalanche? Quick, get into the cave. Hilarious. Run! 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 I am amused. Whew, we made it. No. Excuse me. I don't really want to fight you guys again. There's too many of you. I'm just passing by. Thanks, guys. This is too damn big. I don't want to fight you all again. Help, I'm petrified.
How'd that one feel?
Meat is maxed.
Let's go, you guys! Stay on guard, people.
Right, I do think we'll finish out this trial and then we'll probably call it a day. Time has gone by quite quickly today, though. It's already freaking 3.5 hours. Time always goes by fast once I get ranting about whatever random ass shit. You are becoming one with the game. The true Star Ocean experience when you start hearing them calling out their attacks in your sleep. So the best one is originally, in the original game, I mean, it was PS1 quality audio, so the recording was pretty shitty. But it was really funny because I played a game where I was Ashton, as I am. I used cross-slash all the time. But in the shitty audio, it sounded like crotch slash. And so that became a whole, like, inside joke in my, for anybody who spent time in my dorm room. Because for a few weeks while I was playing through this game, they'd come in and the only thing they'd ever hear was freaking crotch slash over and over and over again. So everyone was just infected by this constant barrage. And in this one, it's poison pellets. I will say it's nice that their voices are more clear, less annoying. Because man, playing a game with Priestess was painful. Like you would start making party member decisions on which was the like least annoying to listen to over and over again, because you'd just be like, "Oh my God, you're driving me insane! Shut the hell up."
There's no way around it, I guess.
Oh, the Such Grace. Yeah, that's Tales of Vesperia, isn't it? I think that's Vesperia that's got the Such Grace guy. Such Grace. I think it was Vesperia. Vesperia is certainly going to be on the docket at some point. Exactly, yeah. It is convenience, as I do want to play that at some point. Ooh, double bosses. Gradually lose MP. I don't like that. I'm paralyzed again. Could you not? Could you not? Stop punching me in the face. Your spells suppressed. No. We can't have that. We can't have that. Yeah, get out of here.
No sweat. I'm your man.
I just figured out something new.
Man, you're already over level 70 for a lot of these. Ring of Might. Excuse me, coming through. Tired of fighting all of you guys. We're just gonna run past. Watch out. This place is huge. I just keep fighting more guys. I'll fight this one. It's a boss. Or a captain, or whatever the hell they call him. I can't see anything. There's just freaking bright colors everywhere. Truly matching the stream experience here. I can't see past all the bullshit. Southern Cross is so good. It's just a shit ton of damage. Hey, there's a save point. Man, I got a lot of levels in this place.
Woo! There's the top. Finally.
Woo. That didn't quite sound like a whew. It was just like a woo.
Looks like there's some kind of ruin up there. Ah!
Big robot.
Congratulations on
It's
making
Ted.
it this far.
Ted's back. Hey,
Who
Ted.
are you?
It's Ted.
I am the guardian of the Field of Might. I have borne witness to your every struggling step up the mountain. It is clear that you have some competence.
Thanks, Ted.
So, have we passed?
Thus far,
Not until you
yes.
put on this sundress.
Thus far,
Now I will test you further on a more personal level.
All right.
At a picnic.
Then this must be the final part of the trial.
That's right. And you'll need more than some flashy hocus pocus to get past me.
Okay. I got it.
Let's go, creepy!
You ready for this?
Poison pellets! Oh, win! Here's
Ow.
hurricane slash!
I am the guardian of the floral dress. That's right.
Southern Cross!
Ow. My face is being punched. I don't like that. I don't care for that one bit. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Throw him into the sun. Floral dress and all. Done.
For you. Nice.
This makes
Angel feather. This makes me happy. Ashton's a simple man.
Wonderful.
Gets a level, he
You
gets
have
happy.
overcome every
That
part
easy.
of the trial. Proceed to the altar and behold the might within yourself.
Thanks. This really is starting to feel like the power was the friends you made along the way sort of thing. We come in here, we get a bunch of levels from just punching faces, and then we get like,
Is this the altar?
I don't know, a trophy.
I don't see anything.
It's like, you did it. Thanks, bye. It's so shiny. Remember, it's the might within yourself, or whatever. You good, Westa?
I remember this. This was the first time I discovered my healing power.
Oh,
I still
makes
remember it
sense.
like it was yesterday. I'd never been so scared in my life. I wound up running over to call for the doctor, crying the whole way.
She'll be okay. Just give her this medicine to drink. She'll be right as rain before long.
allegedly.
Really?
Really.
I'll go get some water.
Heaven help her. If she can just make it through the night.
Come on, doctor. Freaking...
I remember.
Oh,
That's
boy.
exactly what he said. I heard him. No! No! He said she'd be fine if she had the medicine. At the time, there wasn't anything else I wanted more in the world. I thought I could save my mom if only I had the power I have now. Mom! You can't die on me, Mom! You can't! Don't leave me!
Lying to children is generally bad, yes. Especially if you're just going to talk to yourself as soon as they exit the room and just blurt out the truth. Just don't do that, for sure.
Nothing's going to change if you run away from your problems. I kept my ground back then, and I found my way because of it.
I don't know if that lesson really follows from that story, but okay.
Claude?
You're right. I did nothing but run away.
Shorty would agree.
If I had held my ground back then, my life would have been completely different. Ah, it's nothing. Just talking to myself.
What's that?
The same thing we've found several times before.
Let's go on to the next field.
Yes, that is entirely accurate. Accurate? It's accurate. Accurate. Can I just, like, fast travel out of here? I don't really want to have to run. Because the mountain is tall. And I am tired. Yes. Yes, I can. Wait, they're still showing an exclamation. Okay, hold on. Now wait a damn second. They're still showing an exclamation mark where that avalanche happened. Have you placed something of value there? What has happened here? Woo. No. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight. I'm just passing through. Nope, this one we're going to have to fight.
You better be careful.
Skip. I'm just trying to pass through here, all right? Let's go.
I could live with this.
No, thank you. Give him the slip. Up. This isn't actually where I intended to go, but I had to give that guy... Ooh, that was close. I had my concerns, but it's fine. Okay, so this is where the avalanche allegedly happened. So can we go back to the top here? Maybe we went the wrong direction. Maybe there's something that happens if we go the other way. Damn, that does a lot of damage. But where'd the second guy come from? I didn't realize there was a second one. Nobody invited you clowns. Broke.
Rest in peace. That one feel?
Very nice.
Oh no, I guess there was the second one here. Okay. Yes, skip. Don't shout. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so we definitely got to shout. Skip. Shout. Skip. Okay, so now we're coming back down this way. We get an avalanche. Skip. Alright, we're gonna run this way. Ah! Oh, getting caught by the avalanche. Perhaps that's what we want. Wait, is this game over? Wait. Wait. It's still... I don't care enough anymore. Time's up. I don't care. Deal a total of 40 million damage. Secret manual of Pierce. The character learned 100% of all special arts and symbology spells. Hey, somebody's gotten all of their stuff. All right. Well, that's that. So we're all saved up. And we're all done up for the day. All right. That's exciting. We didn't quite finish the whole McGuffin hunt. I was close. If I hadn't gotten so distracted ranting about games again, I probably would have made it. But you know what? Where's the fun in that? As far as I can tell, everybody's here to hear me rant anyway. So it's perfectly fine. That's I'm going to say that's what everybody is here for. So whether it be true or not, that's what I'm going to say. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. As I mentioned earlier, I do think I do need a rant. I need a rant like emote. I don't have emotes yet. We can figure something out. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a casual stream where I'm going to do some Unity work. I'm going to do a couple fan bits. I might do some model work on stream. Depends how long the fan bits take and whatever. But I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Just casual, laid back, short. Because it's right before the holiday. We're just going to take her easy. No game or whatever. We're just going to chill. So that I think we'll do that tomorrow. Same time. I'll get a stream thingy up scheduled at some point, probably tomorrow morning. But yeah, thanks for coming. I hope everybody has a good holiday, has a good rest of the week, has a good weekend, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.